What's up, guys? We're back after 2 years. NC Niner Talk. I can't believe we're back. It's been such a long time. As you know, I'm Nicholas. That's my follow.
What's up?
Today, we're gonna be talking about the off season and what's happened in the past few months. What do you think that sticks out to you during this off season?
A lot of things, right? What's happened in the off season is all the trades, the rumors with if we're gonna keep Garoppolo, if we're gonna be the whole saga with Devo, right?
Yeah,
That was probably one of the biggest things in the off season. I think we all kind of knew where we were going with Garoppolo. Trey Lance was going to be the future, but what was kind of over, kind of like in lingo is it was Devo, and I think Devo was very important for us to find. I think that was stuck to me the most out of everything because again, we knew Trey Lance was coming,
yeah,
right? But I think the biggest thing was Debo getting re-signed. Debo getting re-signed was the biggest thing for me in the offseason. Other than that, I think us losing a lot of key players in the defense,
yeah,
a lot of key players on the offensive line. But I think our team's very deep, so we were able to, you know, um, we were able to make up with the guys we had already in the roster or guys that we picked up in the offseason as well. So it wasn't that big of a deal, and I think they've been having such a big cap on both ends. And then our linebackers are ready to go. Our linebackers are very healthy right now, so our defense is ready to go with our signings. So most impactful thing for me was the signing. After that was all the key players that we kind of lost from last year, and how we're going to replace them with the players we have now. But I think we're in the right direction. What about you? What do you think was the most impactful?
Same as you. Devo was a big piece last year, and we had to keep him, but all the drama that started happening between Devo and John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, it just started going crazy. Even on Instagram, he took off his profile picture, took off every Niners thing. It looked bad. It looked like he was about to leave after this final year on his rookie contract or trading him. But good thing we signed him because, as you said, lost big key players like Laken Tomlinson, K'Waun Williams, Rakuski Tart, and there's a lot more. But yeah, that Devo signing really helped out Trey Lance as well.
Yeah.
Because having your star wide receiver come back is really big on confidence in Trey Lance, and that'll really help him out for this year. And his first real starts playing for the 49ers.
Yeah. It's with this whole drama of him playing as a running back, that was one of the biggest issues, right?
Yeah.
Things that came up. So I think that was kind of put to pass when they interviewed him, saying that he doesn't care how he gets the ball. I think the big thing was him trying to get the extra money. And I don't blame him. And all that he does deserve to get paid. But it's just the era we live in now. They want to get paid really as quick as possible, but I don't blame it either because it's such a physical game.
Yeah.
You never know when they're gonna get injured.
One day.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah. So those were the biggest things in the off season. Moving forward, what are your expectations for the Niners this year?
My expectations are really high because I know this team is very talented and this team is really stacked because we lost some players, but we did gain some players. Like, not gain some players, but gain some from the bench and, could be rising stars. Javon Kinlaw coming back.
Yes.
And Tarvarius Ward looking really good. And just key players that are, going to help make the 49ers win.
Yeah. So you have a high expectation.
Yeah, high expectations because this team is, really stacked, like I said. And, this team showed that they can win in the past few years.
Yeah.
So...
you know what? It's. I have high. It's not like I always have high expectations for the Niners. Every year they play, I have high expectations. But what I don't want them to be is on people's radar.
Yeah.
I like them to be under the radar. The last 2, 3 years, 4 years, under the radar. No one,
Underrated.
underrated. They're not good. They don't know see them, but surprise team. But this year, they've been making a lot of noise, especially with the new quarterback. So a lot of experts are picking them, to repeat or go back to the NFC Championship or even go into the Super Bowl. They have high expectations for this team. I have high expectations because that's just me as a fan. But honestly, I don't. They're in a win-win situation right now. If they don't do too good, it's because they have a young quarterback.
Yeah, like a really rookie quarterback.
Right? They only play what 2, 3 games, 4 games, 5 games altogether.
Yeah.
Right. So those are my expectations. So if they win with that type of quarterback, hey, they win with house money.
That's big.
That's big. If they don't win, well, they have another year to grow. They have another year to get better. Some experts are picking them to go, 8-8, or the first half of the season, 4-4, whatnot. But my expectation is for them to do well. If they're healthy, like I said, the linebackers, their defense is very healthy. The linebackers are very healthy, and we, like you said, Kinlaw, right? Kinlaw's back. So, and then our offense, we still have the number one lineman in the league, number one tight end, probably the number one offensive weapon with Devo. And then you add all this to Trey Lance. Going with Trey Lance, what do you expect from Trey Lance this year?
Trey Lance this year, I think he won't be like, like people are saying like he's gonna be like top 5 MVP voting. I don't think he's gonna be that good, but I think he's gonna be a very good quarterback for this 49ers team because Kyle Shanahan has the best offensive schemes. And I think Trey Lance fits in it very well because with the RPOs, run pass options, he can use that with a good running game, and then he can throw to Devo, Ayuk, Kittle, or he can run it himself.
Yeah.
Jimmy G couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Now Trey Lance has a bunch of weapons, and he's a weapon himself on the running game.
Yeah. My expectations of Trey Lance is just to run the offense effectively, and I think they'll be getting far in the season. They'll get far in the playoffs. They didn't ask so much from Garoppolo because he had limitations with his arm and he had limitations from his athleticism. However, he was good in the pocket. He had a good pocket presence. But now with Trey Lance, like you said, he's a weapon himself. Yeah. So now the defense has to study him and study everybody else because now if things break down, he could break out and run. But I feel hopefully Kyle Shanahan sets him up for success, that he doesn't ask so much from him
that he gets injured.
Or not so much injured. He doesn't ask so much for him. That he puts so much pressure.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a good running game. So that's going to easy things up for him. So our running game needs to get going, and that's going to open up play action. That's going to open for Kittle. That's going to open for you. That's going to open for Devo, and whoever's on the offense, whoever the wide receiver they put in. So I think that's key for them. So my expectation for him is just to do what he can control, not to do more, take care of the ball, and I think they're going to have a really good season. Health is key.
Yeah.
And we know that. All teams need to be healthy, right? So, but yeah, that's what I think of that. So, we're not gonna do
any predictions.
We're not gonna do our predictions
until after the third preseason game.
Okay, so our next show will be right before the season starts.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do our predictions. I'm breaking down a little bit more of what our expectations and where we're gonna win, where we're gonna lose.
Yeah, what's happening,
and then
the roster, and
then hopefully by then we'll have a better idea who's on the roster, who's still on the team, and we'll talk a little bit more of what we see during the preseason because I know Trey Lance is gonna play
game
first. No, he said first in the third game.
Not
all 3 games. But yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.